Certainly tough times at the moment with the relocation into hub life. I think a lot of the guys are just really aware that us making this sacrifice to come away as a group and hub up to keep the game going is benefiting, I suppose, the industry as a whole.
You know, we're looking at this as a really good opportunity to be as a group and bond.
We're looking forward. We've got a big break this week. We've got 10 days. We couldn't do much training last week and we need to get back into it. So today's a main training day and Thursday. So we'll get some really good quality training in this week before Sunday's game.
Yeah, having the whole group here is really important for us. We felt that if we brought all players and staff up, that it sends a pretty powerful message to them that they belong, they're part of the team, and when people feel like they belong, they're motivated and they perform.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. There's been a lot of carry on. Yesterday we were throwing the tennis ball at each other in the pool and doing classic catches, a lot of table tennis. Played my first ever FIFA game yesterday. I hated it, I'm terrible at PlayStation games or whatever you call that remote thing with soccer on TV. But yeah, no, it's been enjoyable. That, you know, ask me in a couple of weeks, might change my answer. But you know, things like FaceTime back home certainly help. Yeah, you know, we're making the best of this situation.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit different. The main difference is that we're restricted to what we can do. We can't go anywhere outside of training. We're at the hotel, we leave the hotel to train and we go back to the hotel, which is interesting, it's different, but they're getting to spend a lot of time together as well and, you know, keep building on these strong connections.
The playing group is also really excited just to play footy. That's our job. So I think there's a certain feeling of duty to the game, and then we're just trying to make the most of it up here.
Training's very similar. We've really just picked up our base from Icon and put it on the Gold Coast, but nothing really changes too much. You're managing your players every single day, so it's no different. We just keep doing what we're doing, just in a different spot.
The great thing about being in this environment is that we can actually check in with the players every day, and sometimes checking in isn't necessarily chatting to them, it's actually just watching and observing them. We get to bump into them, and it's great, this environment, we get to do a lot of things informally and build our relationship with them. And I think the other thing is AFL players, they've got everything set up at home. They've got their social support, their outlets, their habits, and so to suddenly remove all of those, it is a challenge.
I just think the environment at the moment with the pandemic worldwide, and everyone has their own issues in life they're dealing with at the moment. So to judge a group or judge a group of players broadly is just unfair. We never really know what's going on in someone's life, and I think right now it's best just to have some empathy and just support everyone that's giving it a crack. And no matter the decisions you're making, you're leaving family behind, you're bringing family, you're finding it tough, you're not finding it tough, you're having a good time, you're not having a good time. I think just the more we can support each other and make the best out of this situation will be well placed.
This year's different for everybody. We've got to be really agile and open, and so it's really asking something different of them this year.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but I mean, we made the decision that the hub would be difficult for our young family, and we have great support back home, so that was a big factor for us. And the footy club were great too. They said, you bring your family, we'll support you. Don't bring your family, we'll support them back home. So it was a decision that we made, and other players have made a decision to bring their kids along, and that's awesome. It's great for the environment, it's great to have kids around. So we feel really supported, mate.
Yeah, so the AFL and the club are doing a lot in the background to help support families, and I think that's really important because for the players, they need to know that their families are okay, and if their families aren't okay, that can create a lot of stress in an already different and uncertain and stressful situation.
So it's nice to get up here and you spend a little bit of extra time, not too much time, but a little bit of extra time together at dinner and having a chat and talking a bit of rubbish. So it's good fun. We've generally got a group that's really energetic, excited and want to train hard. So and then talk a lot of rot on the sides, or just play cards all night like Jacob Wiedering. So, no, it's good fun.